Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Red Door Chiropractic. I'm Dr. AC, and I wanted to take a minute today and talk about some common wintertime injuries that I've seen in my office. Now, these injuries have been pushed, pulled, dragged, sometimes wheeled into my office after a slip and a fall or a slip and a no fall. And those are the two things I want to talk about. When you slip, you either fall and you run the risk of breaking an arm, breaking an elbow, fracturing a clavicle, dislocating the shoulder, damaging a knee, knocking a pelvis out of place, any number of those things when you fall and you hit the ground. The other side of the coin is when you fall and catch yourself. You fall, you slip, and instead of going down, you fall and you catch yourself and you stay upright. Well, there's a group of muscles called your proprioceptive muscles, and those muscles are designed to keep you upright when something comes at you and move you out of the way. For instance, your kid throws a football, it comes right at your head, you instinctively come back, let the football go, and then you come forward. That's reflex fibers, okay? So, same thing happens when you slip and fall. Your reflexes kick in and they catch you. Well, you've got all those core muscles attached to the spine, attached to your joints that contract to keep you upright. If you're falling back, the front of the body contracts to pull you forward. That can cause damage in moving joints out of alignment, moving your spine out of alignment, pulling ribs out of alignment, any number of things. So what I want to talk about is what you do when you have an accident like that and how to avoid it. So the first thing you want to do is if you have an accident, a slip and a fall or a slip and a no fall, you want to give me a call, okay? You all have my number. It's 480-338-5392. I'm fair game from 7 o'clock in the morning till 11 o'clock at night. I've told you all that. I've told most of you that. So I'm fair game. I answer my phone. So what we'll do is we'll talk about what happened. If I suspect that maybe there's a fracture, if you suspect there's a fracture, I'll refer you over to someplace where you can get an x-ray and get appropriate care for that. Bruising, swelling, I may want to see you right away. I may say, you know what, ice it for 3 or 4 days. Let's get you in the middle of next week or the first of next week and check everything then. I'm definitely going to want to check to make sure the bones of the spine are in alignment and that there's no compression on nerves that can cause further damage later or can make it more difficult to treat later. But the most important thing, right away, no heat, put ice on it. You want to decrease that inflammation, decrease that swelling, get some better function in the joint. That will help it feel better, faster, and then give me a call, okay? We'll talk through it, we'll find out exactly what's going on. I take your spinal health very serious, okay? I feel like I have a responsibility for you and your spinal and joint health and your nervous system health. And I want to make sure that you're comfortable always calling me, always asking me questions, and getting in when you can, okay? Now, a way to avoid it. Now, everyone likes dress shoes, everyone likes fancy shoes, but they're not always good in the wintertime. What happens is those leather soles or those slick soles, they hit the ice and whoosh, there you go. What I want to talk about is these sweet little babies, okay? All these are is ice cleats. They slip over your shoe and they do a wonderful job. They have some with wires on them. They have some with bigger and smaller spikes. You can get any number of them. They range anywhere from, I'd say, $12 to $30, okay? You can get them at most big box stores, but they do a really good job. What I do is I keep a pair of boots with these on them, okay? As you can see, this pair of boots has these mounted on it, and it just slides over the front, slides over the back, and I keep them on there. This is my winter pair of boots. They're not fancy boots, they're not expensive boots, but if I have to take the trash out in the wintertime, this is what I take. If I'm going for a walk, I love walking. I love going outside and going for walks. If I'm going for a walk in the wintertime, this is what I wear. You can see the cleats on there. They do a great job at keeping me upright. I've bought them a half size big so I can wear a nice thick sock with them so that in the wintertime my feet are warm. I've waterproofed them and they're just my winter boots. In the summertime they sit in the top of the closet with the cleats on them and that's where they stay. So I would encourage you to, if you live in an icy community like most of my patients do, these are great. they're going to save your bacon more than once, I guarantee you, over the course of a winter. So, that being said, get yourself some ice cleats. If you need to wear dress shoes at work, wear your other shoes to get to work. A shoe with a good thick sole, a grippy sole, or some ice cleats on them, and then change into your dress shoes for work. People do it all the time. It's not weird. What's the next thing? Oh yeah, give me a call if you get an injury. If you fall, you don't know what to do, call me. I'll walk you through it. Let's get you seen at the appropriate time, whether it's that day or whether it's later on in the week after you've had a chance to ice. But I want to make sure that everybody is comfortable with knowing what to do and being safe throughout the course of the winter. So if you have any questions, again, call me. If you like this video, share it with others, pass on the information. I just want everyone to be safe out there. Have a great day. Bye.